And he said, they want to offer me Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle. Which one do you think? I went, well, it's got to be the castle. He loves the pomp and ceremony and the splendour, but he loved how nice the royal family were to him. He reminded me that he watched the coronation of Queen Elizabeth back in 1953. Television had just come out, and they watched it on this little small TV. He was 6 years old, young Donald, with his mum Mary, who of course had gone to New York by then at the age of 18 and met his dad. And this really enamoured him, an abiding love of the royal family. So to have, and I pointed out to him, when he first got offered it by Keir Starmer, he rang me. I was in a black cab, actually. It was quite amusing to take a call from Donald Trump when you're in the back of a black cab and you see the cab driver going. But it was amusing. And it was the morning after he'd been there and the day before, actually, the blow up with Zelensky. And we were talking in the back, and he said, they want to offer me Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle. Which one do you think? I went, well, it's got to be the castle. He went, why? I said, well, they're doing up the palace. I said, but the castle has, the optics are so much more magnificent, I think. The rolling fields, and he got that, so he loved it. But I pointed out to him then, I said, you realise you're going to be the first president, probably first world leader, to ever have a state visit with both the Queen and then her son, the King, which is two monarchs. I said, this is highly unique, really. And he loved that. So he looked, with Trump, you have to flatter him. You can choose not to, but actually if you want to do business, and in the end, the UK did a pretty good trade deal with him comparative to many other countries that dug their heels in, you've got to kind of do the art of the deal with him.